everyone! Today we're going to be building a moon-shaped house in Bloxburg. I think the funny thing about building a moon-shaped house is that there's two ways you could interpret this. Are we talking about the circular moon, like the full moon, or are we talking about a crescent moon? This does not look like a crescent moon. It actually looks more like the letter C. Or it looks like a telephone. When I say moon, I don't mean the circular one because we've already done the circle-shaped house. This is way too big. It literally almost takes up the whole plot. I think I'm going to shrink it down. This looks good so far. Why is this so hard? It just keeps looking wonky. Is this it? I don't know. Wait, let me add a flat roof and maybe if I design it, I'll feel better about the shape. I want it to be moody. It looks more like Pac-Man. Like angry Pac-Man. Do you see it? Why is Pac-Man so mad? And why he got such a tiny eye? We could use like horizontal planks. Make it look a little bit suburban on the exterior. I don't really want to go for the traditional windows. I think I'll instead go for these framed windows and I'm going to resize them to be taller. I don't know if I'm going to recolor them because this looks pretty good. Am I going to do industrial now? I'm thinking industrial could be good too. That kind of looks like the moon. If you guys look at those like photos of the moon, they have like these craters in them. I think that's what they're called, craters. And the concrete is giving that vibe. So yeah, no more suburban. It's okay. I mean, how would a suburban fit the style of a moon anyways, right? Our backyard should literally be this. And that sort of makes it look like a full moon. This is going to be our backyard fence. Now, I just got to like round it out a little bit. There we go. That is a huge backyard. You got a lot of room there. I'm going to use this modern reveal pivoting front door. I'm going to raise it up here because we're going to have a little bit of a porch. I'm going to make the porch kind of like this and then I just want to add a step over here. And I suppose we could do a little bit extra over here. Maybe we could put this fence on the sides, recolor it to be black. I wish I could like raise the fence up because then I will put it up here as well. It will look cool, but you can only do like something like this instead. I mean, that looks kind of cool too. I should not like this, but I do. I think I like it because it feels a little industrial. I know it looks silly. If you don't understand it, it's because it's too technologically advanced for us. We wouldn't understand such a thing. I'm just putting this tall flat baseboard all around the exterior. I'm also going to put this flat crown molding. I feel like it's giving it more of an industrial vibe. That's why I'm adding these. Now I think we should do the floor plan. Entryway, bathroom, living room, kitchen, bedroom 1, bedroom 2. For our bathroom, I want to use marble. And for the rest of the house, I was actually between these two floor swatches. Just trying to figure out which one would end up looking nicer. A part of me wants to be safe and go for like wood grain. But another part of me is thinking if we use this one, it's going to feel very like high tech. I'm just going to play it safe and go for the wood grain. It's so spooky in here. Let's go into wall trim. I'm going to grab the tall flat baseboard. I'm going to place it around. I'm going to make it concrete. We cannot forget that moon vibe. When did I add this wall? What? I don't know why that wall showed up. I don't remember it being there. Since we're going for an industrial style, we're also going to choose industrial lights. I'm going to choose flint lighting because if I use linen, it looks really warm. I also just want to use flint because I have never really used flint before and I've had comments telling me to use it. Gotta make sure we have enough lighting throughout the house. It's still so dark in this corner and we don't want it to be dark because this is where our entryway is. For our entryway, I'm going to create some steps from the door. I'm going to do that using a cube. Just gotta make it wide as the door. Those are our steps from our door. Now, we said our house is going to be pretty moody, so I think I'm going to recolor the walls to be medium stone gray and concrete. I made the ceiling concrete with dark stone gray, but I don't know if that's too dark. If I make the ceiling white, I feel like it's just not the vibe. Let's go dark stone gray for the ceiling. That's so cool. Ooh, look at this chandelier. It's made out of angled pipes. For our entryway, we're going to give them an umbrella stand. Do they have an industrial hat stand? I don't think they do. Maybe the tripod hat stand looks a little bit industrial. I also want to grab an end table. I guess because this one is called industrial, we're just going to use this. This is a tall table. Let's put our car keys on top of our end table. We're also going to grab these luxury fragrance sprays and put them here. We need a third item. I'm just going to grab this piece of paper because usually like if you open the mail, you're just going to leave it here. Then I'm going to grab this industrial bench. I think I'm going to grab 2 of them since they don't take up much space. And I'm going to put slippers underneath them. Because there's not a lot of color on the moon, the house is not going to have a lot of color. So we're going to grab a painting. Oh, should I grab a painting stand? I just want to put it over in this corner. And then we're going to grab this basic large painting. I don't know if I should even resize it. I like how big this painting is. It's really nice. For our pillows, I'm just going to use round pillows to reference the moon. I'm going to put the pillows on this side too. Here's our entryway. And now we're going to move on to our living room. I want to get a pretty big couch, like this L-shaped one. And I guess I'm just going to put it over here. I'm going to use the industrial coffee table. I'm also going to grab the industrial console table, place it right here in front of the window. It kind of bugs me how it's in front of the window, but I don't really have many options for where else to put it. The least I can do is is try to center it, right? That looks kind of centered. I don't want to use this TV because it's way too big for this console table. It just bugs me. It feels like it's about to fall off. I think I'm just gonna grab the AQ Slim TV. It is feeling a little bland, so we need to add decorations. I'm gonna use this linear floor plan, and I want to put it on both sides of the console table. Maybe a mug could go on the coffee table. We could also put a book and a little tiny candle on top of it. I'm doing this thing where I have these 3 different sized carpets. I just feel like it adds a really cool effect. I guess I'm just gonna keep doing it around the whole house. Moving on from our living room, we're gonna go to the kitchen. We're gonna grab the shaker counter, place it twice, and then I'm gonna grab the shaker fridge cabinet. Now all we gotta do is put our appliances. Oh, where does the basic stove go? I'm gonna put the stove here for now because I don't know where it should go. We're gonna put the icebox fridge over here, toaster, coffee maker, blender, and also the microwave. Now, how do we do this with the stove? Should I just like nudge this fridge over here? Put the stove over here? Oh yeah, that was a very, very easy solution. I'm gonna put the modern glass hood right up here. I don't like how empty it is in this corner. But to fix that, we're gonna put a floor plant, and that fills up the space. Maybe I'm gonna put it over here as well. I just realized I didn't even say where the dining area would be. It's either gonna be here or it's gonna be right here. We have an industrial dining table. It's pretty big, so I don't think it'll fit over here. I colored the placemats to look like this, and they look like tiny moons. It's so cool. I haven't made the plates very fancy in a while. It's time we made them fancy again. We're gonna use this napkin ring and just put it on top of the plates. Somebody in the comments told me to do this, but in the center of the dining table, I should use a standard tray. I think I'll rotate it like this. And they told me I should put my decorations on top of the standard tray. But let's say I wanted to get a vase. We'd put it over here, and let's put our roses. Cute! I put 2 spices on both sides. I'm pretending that it's like salt and pepper. See, this wall is really empty, but what we can do is just put a bookshelf. Maybe there's an industrial bookshelf that we could use. Yes, okay, perfect. Ooh, I don't like it. And there's only an industrial closet. Is there no other industrial bookshelf? But I don't want to use this one. I don't like this one. Okay, we're gonna skip out on the industrial bookshelves. I'm gonna use a hex shelf instead because this is circular like the moon. I love that. That's our kitchen and dining area, and now we're gonna move on over to the first bedroom. I'm gonna grab the industrial double bed. I know it's placed kind of awkwardly, but you can still hop on the bed without a problem. Next to the bed, I'm gonna put the industrial nightstand. I'm gonna give them an open book like they were journaling before they slept. They're writing about all the aliens that they saw. Oh, it looks like we have space over here for a little study area. We're pretty much grabbing everything industrial. I want to give them a nice little modern wall clock so they can know what the time is at all time. Beside their desk, we can give them like a memo board. This is where they do their research on the aliens. I don't know why I keep talking about aliens. I'm just assuming that they're on the moon. Even though, like, obviously when you look out the window, you're not on the moon. You're in Bloxburg world. But we're pretending that we're on the moon. I think it'd be kind of funny if they had like a Polaroid photo with an alien taking a selfie together. Maybe they got 2 selfies. Who wouldn't want to be best friends with an alien? They could pick you up from your house using their UFO. You could both like teleport somewhere. I couldn't think of a better bestie. The poor guitar is in the detention corner. We have this little gap in the wall. It's an issue. Like, what am I meant to do? Do I close it like that? Does that just look stupid? Because I feel like it does. I think I need to use a basic shape to sort of close this area off. The only problem with using a cube is that we can't put this baseboard on it, so it just abruptly ends here. It's like really obvious. Maybe if I nudge this door over here and we put like a plant, you're gonna have a bit of a hard time opening your door, but it's fine. Since our first bedroom is done, we're gonna move on to our second bedroom. So we're gonna use the industrial single bed. I guess it doesn't have to be anything too different from the first bedroom. I'm gonna give them a dresser. We're gonna put like makeup on this. I think I'm just gonna use the makeup kit and put an eyeliner pencil next to it. Then I'm gonna give them this huge round mirror, and I wanna place it centered, but it's not being centered. Here is our second bedroom. Last room that's left is actually all the way here next to the entryway. It's our bathroom. Our shower will go here, our toilet will be here, and our sink will be here. And then I'm gonna grab this ladder shelf and put it beside the shower. We're gonna put toilet paper on this. A couple of towels wouldn't hurt. I like how the ladder shelf looks. I'll put roller shades. See, they're at the top, so you can just roll these down if you want some privacy. I also added the circular carpets inside the bathroom. And this is what it looks like. Now we get to move on to the huge backyard. I think what I'm gonna do is add a pool. I'm gonna make it a pretty big pool, but I wanna do a little bit something extra. So I'm gonna grab these pillars and I'm gonna put them in the corners of this pool. I'm gonna grab this fence. I'm also gonna put it around the pool. I'm gonna put the fence all on top of these pillars too. And the last thing I'm gonna do is just add these simple pool ladders so you can get out of it in so many different ways. You got 4 different pool ladders. It looks pretty cool actually. I like this pool. For the rest of the garden, I'm gonna use these cherry blossom trees. I'm gonna recolor them to look like regular trees and then resize it a smidge. Last thing is just put a few flowers and a couple of rocks, and that's it for the garden. The total cost of our crescent moon shaped house is $115,000. 2000. And here is the surroundings of the house. Wow, it really feels like you are on the moon when you look at this house. It looks very cool. I think I should do this style more often. That's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Love you guys so much. Bye!